Well, hello once again, baseball fans and addicts. It's time for Pickles Baseball. Welcome to Game 2 of the final homestand of the regular season as Portland plays host to the Springfield Drifters. We are already ready for tonight's first ceremonial first pitch. The first pitch is being thrown out by Harold Fleming. Harold's part of the Pickles family who works as part of the food and beverage team, and his birthday is tomorrow. So Harold's going to be throwing out the first pitch tonight. Well done. Harold caught by Caden Parker. Harold rocking that great light blue Pickles shirt with the pixelated logo for sale here in the team store. Don't know if it's online or not yet. And we have a second ceremonial first pitch. For those of you who have heeded my warning about following the Portland Pickles on social media, because you should, you will know this person as Leonard, the beer bat savior. Leonard, yeah, right. Noah is just drop shot over there. Leonard was the guy who helped get the Pickles organization into the FedEx locker to retrieve the beer bats for the 4th of July weekend. He is he's a legend here in the Pickles organization, and so tonight we were very happy to host him and have him throw out one of the ceremonial first pitches. Glad to have Leonard here in the ballpark tonight. The organization, a big fan of his. Well, tonight the Pickles are looking to add to their current win streak because they were victorious last night against Springfield by a score of 12-5. Tonight the Pickles start play one game behind the Corvallis Knights for the West Coast League South second half title, and the team would love to win that pennant. It is Mascot Olympics night here at Walker Stadium tonight. It'll be a game within a game as Dylan and Little P welcome in Gigi the Gray Wolf, the North Marion High School Husky, affectionately nicknamed John Ryan, who is currently playing for the Edmonton Elks of the Canadian Football League, and Sluggo, the mascot for the Eugene Emeralds, the Northwest League affiliate of the San Francisco Giants. It should be zany fun at the park tonight. In the middle of the third, we'll have a mascot spoon race. In the middle of the fourth, we'll have a mascot javelin toss. In the middle of the fifth, we'll have mascot dizzy bat. And in the middle of the sixth, we will have a race that features all of the mascots tonight. So as if it isn't chaotic enough around here on a normal night, should be extra chaotic tonight. Let's introduce the visiting team. These Springfield Drifters. Batting off the center fielder, number 20, Luke Brown. Batting second, the catcher, number 10, Ryan Hayes. Batting third, the third baseman, number 28, Caden Delosier. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 37, Dominic Hellman. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Nelson. Cade Chris plays first, wearing number 35. He bats sixth. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 34, Dylan Carson. Jake Stoner plays second, wears number 7, and bats eighth. And rounding out the Drifters lineup, the shortstop, number 23, Sheehan O'Connor. On the mound for the Drifters, James Boone, number 14. Their opponents tonight, your hometown Portland Pickles, second in the West Coast League South in the second half and overall. Leading off, wearing number 1 from Long Beach State, playing second base, Eddie Salivar Jr. Batting second, playing first base, wearing number 15 from Cal Chico State, Jacob Jablonski. In the third spot tonight, playing shortstop, wearing number 34 from Wazoo, Kyle Russell. Batting cleanup tonight from Fresno State. He plays third base, wears number 3. It's Peyton Allen. Batting fifth tonight and catching from Bellevue Community College, number 14, Evan Holman. In the sixth spot tonight, number 22, the left fielder from Clark Community College, Nolan Hines. Batting seventh tonight from Cal State Bakersfield, the center fielder wearing number 29, Kyler Stancato. Batting eighth and the designated hitter for the Pickles tonight from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, number 17, Evan Cloyd. And rounding out the Pickles lineup tonight, the left fielder wearing number 5 from Clark Community College, Caden Parker. And on the mound tonight for your Portland Pickles from the University of Hawaii, wearing number 31, Joseph Rodriguez. The Pickles are coached by Mark Magdaleno, Jordan Parkus, Brian Grant, Jim Hopple, Joey Cooper, and Zach Montero. So fans, we're going to take a break real quick, and we will come back with tonight's first pitch in just a moment. Thanks for joining us. All right, welcome back, baseball friends. It is a beautiful night out for baseball here at Walker Stadium at Lentz Park in beautiful East Portland, Oregon. Your sky, heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing game time temperature is 87 degrees with a 9.9 mile an hour northwest wind. It is definitely sunny here in the press box. Most of the field already covered in shadows. Foul territory on the third base line, still in the sun, but that will not last for long. Lights already on here at the stadium. They won't take effect for a while, but we do have them on. The flag at half-mast tonight in honor of the late and great is an understatement, Vin Scully. Was told that last night his press box was empty for the Dodgers game, a fitting tribute to someone who had such an impact on the game of baseball. So again, a spoon race in the third, javelin toss in the fourth, dizzy bat in the fifth, and the mascot race in the sixth. There are bragging rights overall. There is a scoring system for this ridiculous event. First place in those events will get 3 points. Second place will get 2 points. Third place will get 1. And we will be keeping track of that all evening long. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast, friends. Glad to have you along. I have gotten word that there will be no delay to tomorrow night's start time. Of course, take that with a grain of salt. We are scheduled to go off at 6:05 for the first pitch tomorrow evening. We will see whether or not that happens. Tom Jones checking in from Atlanta. Hello, glad to have you along. Chad Baker Photography, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you along tonight. Ben Hedstrom here. VFX Beef 63, absolutely right. It is a beautiful night for baseball here. So it's going to be Joseph Rodriguez to face Luke Brown, Ryan Hayes, and Caden Delosier. First pitch of the ball game at 7:23 p.m., and it is fouled off for a strike. Over under tonight will be set at 10:21. One pitch and all right, so we have our first change of the evening. Taking over for Nolan Hines out in left field will be Keith Jones II.
Entering the game in left field, Keith Jones II.
So Keith will be batting in the 6th spot. Oh, 1 pitch, misses ball 1, 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Ross McKeon checking in, hello. Janine, glad to have you along again. Winding the 1-1 pitch on the way, inside, ball 2, another fastball, this one at 87 miles an hour. Your home plate umpire tonight, Anthony Atkinson. Your field umpire, Matt Van Houten. Your bat boy, Cameron, this evening. And I think count goes to 3-1. Thought for a second that hit Atkinson. Looked like he might have just had something in his eye. 3-1 pitch taken out to shallow left field. And it's going to be Keith Jones II making the catch. Luke Brown retired, F7. My favorite of the function keys. My Madre checking in on the chat. Despite the fact that my Madre is here tonight, my mom's here down the third base line, hanging out with a couple of her friends, Sue and Marshall. Glad to have them here in the crowd tonight. Nobody on, one away for Ryan Hayes from Seattle U. First pitch he looks at, misses wide. 72-mile-an-hour slider, ball 1. Rodriguez with the 1-0 pitch. A little high and inside. 89-mile-an-hour fastball that looks like it just got away from him. Wow, PA Emily asking the crowd if it for people to yell if it's their first Pickles game, and there were a lot of people yelling. That pitch missing well outside, ball 3, 3-0. Looks like Rodriguez might be having a little bit of grip problems out there. I don't know how one joins the Mike Checks fan club. That's a good question. That pitch misses ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to Ryan Hayes gives the Drifters their first base runner tonight. For those of you that were asking in prior broadcasts, I have been told I do get to come back next season, so thrilled to be able to announce that this evening. So Hayes on at first, going to be held on by Jablonski. Caden Delosier, the batter at the plate. First pitch that he sees, he takes into right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Over to grab it, Caden Parker. He gets the ball into the infield. Throw to second, not quite in time. Give Caden Delosier a double. Ryan Hayes on the play, advancing to third. So as they did last night, the Drifters threatening here in the first inning. 2 on, 1 down for the designated hitter from the University of Oregon, Dominic Hellman. Hellman last night had a good evening, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored. Rodriguez comes set. First pitch to Hellman, a little bit inside at 77, ball 1. Rodriguez, an 0-0 record, 5.40 ERA and 1 2/3 innings pitched. Does have a strikeout to go along with that. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung right through a 74-mile-an-hour curveball. Well, thank you all. I appreciate that very much. I also appreciate getting to come back next year. This summer's been a blast. Rodriguez comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way in. Another swing and a miss. Another curveball, that one at 75. Rodriguez ahead in the count, 1-2. On deck, the right fielder, Trey Nelson. Delosier, a healthy lead at second base. Short lead for Hayes at third. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer. Going to be fielded by the pitcher. The throw home. Got him. 1-2 the putout. What a play by Joseph Rodriguez. On the play, Delosier advancing to third. Dominic Hellman on at first. Saved the run, though. Heads up play by Rodriguez. So now he works with 2 down, runners on the corners. Stares in at Evan Holman. Comes set at the chest. First pitch to Nelson. Over the outside part of the plate at 77. Working the curveball right now, 0-1. Nelson from Lynn Benton Community College takes a look at the 0-1 pitch. That one misses. Slider that time at 77. Count evens up at 1-1. Another packed house tonight here at Walker Stadium. 1-1 pitch on the way, missing high, ball 2. Right field berm completely full. Haven't checked the left field berm yet, but I'm sure it is probably just as full. Gary giving me the affirmative on that. 2-1 pitch on its way in, over for a strike, and a beauty. Slider at 74, nice pitch. Count evens up on Trey Nelson. Absolutely right, that was great situational awareness. 2-2 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed, got him, strike 3. They had to check and make sure. Joseph Rodriguez, his first strikeout, and that'll end the first inning for the Drifters. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We are done with half an inning here at Walker Stadium. Your Pickles coming up.
To see a doctor. How long did it take to get answers? Did you wait weeks for the earliest appointment? Hours in the doctor's office? What if you didn't have to wait? What if you could see a doctor the same day at a time you choose? What if your visit started on time and you left with a prescription in hand? What if going to the doctor was easy? Good news, it is.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah, here comes the, oh, here comes the, oh, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
All right, broadcast friends, welcome back. That is number 14, James Boone from the University of Redlands out on the mound for the Springfield Drifters. A 1-3 record, 3.89 ERA and 34 2/3 innings pitched. Has 16 strikeouts to go along with that. He's going to be on to face Eddie Saldivar Jr., Jacob Jablonski, and Kyle Russell. Sun just nearing the trees down the left field line.
From Long Beach State, number 1, Eddie Saldivar Jr.
To the plate, Eddie Saldivar Jr. from Long Beach State. Eddie also had a good night last night. 2 for 4, a pair of runs, an RBI. First pitch that Eddie sees in there for a strike. 83-mile-an-hour fastball. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Defensively for the Springfield Drifters, Ryan Hayes behind the plate. Cade Christ at first. Jake Stoner at second. Caden Delozier at third. Shane O'Connor in shortstop. 0-2 pitch misses high and inside. Ball one. Dylan Carson, Luke Brown, and Trey Nelson, your outfielders from left to right. 1-2 the count on Eddie. Wind and the pitch on the way. Inside, ball two. Fastball at 84, missing just in. That'll never get old to me. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and bounced down the first base line, but foul. Moose playing the whale noise here in the stadium, and the crowd reacting in kind. Scott Gage coming back to us. Welcome. Glad to have you back. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Thank you much. I appreciate that, friend. Two-two pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one softly hit towards second base. Stoner's got it. The throw over to first base in time. 4-3 the put out on Eddie. So one away here in the bottom of the first inning, and that'll bring up your first baseman. From Cal Chico State, it's Jacob Jablonski. You know, I was going to say Jablonski had a good evening last night as well, but I can say that about most of the Pickles lineup, honestly. Jablonski also 2 for 4 last night, a pair of runs and an RBI. Single and a double. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. That one an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. We've got Emily working PA for us here in the stadium tonight. She does a wonderful job. 0-1 pitch over for a strike at 83. Another fastball, 0-2. So what happens after tomorrow night, Mike? That is a great question, and I do have a very long answer for you. Boone's 0-2 pitch on the way. Missing outside, ball one. That was another fastball, this one at 81. Hey, Freddie's family from West Sacramento checking in. Awesome. Glad to have you along, Tom. I will explain the playoffs and the standings once I have a little bit of a break. 1-2 pitch fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. The important thing to know right now is that going into the playoffs, Corvallis will be the first place team. Nothing will change that. Well, Corvallis is the first place team in the South. Portland has wrapped up second place, but oh, no, we technically haven't. That's right. I keep forgetting about Yakima Valley. That's why I said this conversation gets to be long. Third strike taken by Jablonski. He goes down looking. First strikeout for James Boone. So with 2 down, that's going to bring up the shortstop from Washington State University, Kyle Russell. Yeah, see, I thought I could fit this in between pitches, but that's just not going to work. This conversation takes a little while. First pitch that Russell sees, over for a strike at 84, 0-1. You know, if I had been smart, I would have typed all of it up into a very long thing that I could have copied and pasted into the chat, but I am not that smart. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Russell behind in the count, 0-2. But before we talk about what happens after tomorrow night, let's talk about tomorrow night, friends. For all of you joining us on the broadcast, it is Fan Appreciation Night, and I'm going to have stuff to give away. So invite all of your friends. My goal is to set a record for the number of people watching the broadcast tomorrow evening. So 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit sharply towards short, and that is going to be through for a base hit. Kyle Russell hits the bag at first, takes a small turn, then returns to the bag. Russell with the first hit for the Pickles tonight.
Now batting is yours.
Yeah, last regular season tomorrow, last game of the regular season tomorrow, and I am sad about that. Trish Grosjean checking in, watching on the big screen. Love it and can't wait to see Gary pitch. I am in that fan club as well, friend. So runner on first, 2 down. Boone comes set at the waist. Floats the first pitch in for a strike at 66 miles an hour. Holy cow. So yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow night. I haven't exactly figured out how I'm going to give this stuff away yet, but I still got 24 hours or less. I can make that happen. Oh, 1 pitch on the way in. That one over for a strike as well. 75, so a little bit faster on the off-speed pitch. That one a slider. Boone likes to work ahead in the count. Organic Let's Go Pickles chant starting from the crowd. Well done tonight here at the Walk. 0-2 pitch on the way in and inside. Gets away from the catcher. Kyle decides to hold at first base. So yes, tell your friends, tell your family members, come and join the broadcast tomorrow night. First pitch should be at 6:05 p.m. Connor the Bat Boy getting love in the chat. Wind to the 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. 84-mile-an-hour fastball. That one not quite down the heart of the plate, but close. Second strikeout for James Boone, and that'll do it for your Pickles here in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Fans will be back in just a second. Scoreless after 1 here at the Walk. All right, broadcast friends, we brought this back quickly so I could try and explain to you the playoff situation. So, 4 teams from the north and 4 teams to the south will advance to the playoffs. The winner of the first half, which was Corvallis, automatically is the number 1 seed. The winner of the second half would be the number 2 seed unless it's Corvallis. Corvallis is currently 1 game up on Portland, 1.5 games up on Yakima Valley with 2 to play. So if Corvallis were to lose out and Portland were to lose out, Yakima Valley would overtake Portland, win the second half, and then become the 2nd seed, making Portland the 3rd seed. Ridgefield would then be the 4th seed. However, if either Portland or Corvallis wins one of the next 2 games, that eliminates Yakima Valley's chances of being the number 1, the first place team in the second half. So, as it stands right now, Corvallis the number 1 seed, Portland the 2nd seed, Ridgefield the 3rd seed, and then tied for 4th right now, 11 games back overall, is Bend and Yakima Valley. So there's going to be a lot of scoreboard watching, and it looks like it's most likely that the Pickles will be the 2nd seed, but that is not completely etched in stone yet. After the conclusion of tonight's ball games, we will definitely know more about that. So hopefully that made sense. Howdy to Mark Sharp checking in from Pennsylvania. Welcome. First pitch of the second inning, missing high and tight on Cade Christ. 1-0. That one in 78-mile-an-hour slider. Cade Christ from Tacoma Community College. Fouls off the 1-0 pitch to the left. Spoils an 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 1-1. Chris steps back in, taps the plate. He's ready to go. Rodriguez's 1-1 pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate at 90 miles an hour. Count goes to 1-2. Rodriguez threw 19 pitches in the first inning. Goes into his motion 1-2 on the way. Swung on, and that one hit up the middle. Ranging over Kyle Russell, the throw to Stancato just in time. 6-3 the put out on Cade Christ. One away for the Drifters here in the second. Steve checking into the chat. Hello, glad to have you along. We'll run through the West Coast League scoreboard here in just a little bit. Everybody up here in the press box eagerly awaiting scores. First pitch that Carson sees in the dirt. Buried a 78-mile-an-hour curveball, 1-0. Dylan Carson, former Gresham Gray Wolf. 1-0 pitch also missing in the dirt, low and away. That one a fastball at 88. 2-0. I don't even know what just went on there. 2-0 pitch. That one catches the outside part of the plate at 87. 2-1. Jake Stoner on deck for Springfield. 2-1 pitch on the way. Inside ball 3. 3-1. That one another fastball at 90. Okay, now we're having the crowd argue whether or not a pickle is a fruit. 3-1 pitch, swung on and hit down the third base line. Allen over to Jablonski in time. 5-3 goes Dylan Carson. You know, I do feel like Emily should ask, what is your favorite sound clip? Dolphin, Wookiee, whale, you know? The exploding whale. Yeah, of course. I forgot the exploding whale. Can't forget that one. Nobody on, 2 down, and that is going to bring up second baseman Jake Stoner. Jake from Bushnell University takes a look at the first pitch, which is over at 91. Fastest pitch we've seen so far tonight. Rodriguez slinging him in there. Comes set. 0-1 on the way. Misses high, ball 1. Defensively for your Pickles, Evan Holman behind the plate, Jacob Jablonski at first, Eddie Saldivar Jr. at second, Peyton Allen at third, Kyle Russell at short, Keith Jones the second, Kyler Stancato and Caden Parker, your outfielders from left to right. 1-1 pitch on the way, over for strike 2. Another 91-mile-an-hour fastball. No, excuse me, that was 90. No, 93 is the highest we've seen. Okay, my apologies. We saw a 93-mile-an-hour fastball earlier. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off. Count stays at 1-2. Changing speeds on that one. 74-mile-an-hour curveball. That's a nice drop, close to 17 to 20 miles an hour. BFX Speed 63 taking the under tonight. You know what, friend? You are the only one. Everyone else took the over. It was silent ballot tonight, so not everybody in the press box knows. Hit sharply to third. Allen gobbles it up. The throw over to Jablonski in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Drifters here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Fans, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the bottom of the second inning in just a moment. We're still scoreless here at The Walk.
Guys, do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options, even kitchen equipment and smart technology solutions. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do. Good things come from Cisco.
That was our highlight reel for Keith Jones II, put together by Noah and Jay. You do a great job for us. It's been a pleasure working with them all season long.
Number 14,
How do they decide where the games are played in the playoffs? It is decided upon seeding, but to keep travel at a minimum, the first round is a best of 3. The first game will be played at the visitors' field. Game 2 will be played, or the lower seeds field, excuse me. Game 2 and Game 3, if needed, will be played at the higher seeds field, so they do still have the home field advantage. First pitch to Evan Holman, missing, ball 1. James Boone threw 18 pitches in the first inning. 1-0 pitch on the way, just a bit off the plate at 82. Count goes to 2-0. Sun ducking behind the tallest tree now. No more light on the infield. 2-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit outside. Or a little low, excuse me, at 82. Looked a bit outside as well. You bet, Tom. No problem. Boone climbs back up on the bump. Yeah, very well-behaved crowd tonight. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike, no question. Taken all the way. That one in at 82. Three-one pitch now. Misses outside. Evan Holman drawing a leadoff walk here in the second inning. Pickles second base runner. First one here in the second inning, and that is going to bring up number 18, the left fielder, Keith Jones II. Jones from New Mexico State University. Stands in with a runner on first, nobody down here as we are in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch he sees popped up over to the left side. Coming in Dylan Carson. He loses his hat but makes the catch. F7 the put out. Evan Holman stays put at first base. So let's check around the West Coast League, shall we, friends? In Kelowna, the Falcons lead the Yakima Valley Pippins 5-2. So not great for Yakima Valley. In Bend, the Elks currently lead the Black Bears 5-2 in the bottom of the fifth. The Bells leading the North Paws, or Bells trailing the North Paws 2-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Kyler Stancato stands in. First pitch missing away, ball 1. In Wenatchee, the Apple Sox beating up on the Walla Walla Sweets 8-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Riverhawks over the Harbor Cats 2-0 in Victoria. That game's still in the fourth. 1-0 pitch swung on and hammered foul to the left. Count evens up 1-1. The Night Owls leading the lefties 4-0 in Nanaimo in the top of the fifth, and scoreless in Corvallis, Ridgefield and the Knights. Definitely keeping an eye on those games. Boone comes set at the waist. Stares over at first base. Now brings in the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and bounced foul on the right. Count goes to 1-2. 75-mile-an-hour curveball spoiled. Diane Cloyd checking in from Michigan. Evan is on deck. Boone set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 2. 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Count evens up on Stancato. Cade Christ holding Evan Holman on at first base. Luke Brown, the center fielder, playing a little shaded to right field. Outfield mostly at medium depth, save for maybe Dylan Carson out in left. Next pitch popped up. Sheen O'Connor comes in and makes the catch. P6 the out. So Holman still hanging out at first base, and that is going to bring up the designated hitter, Diane's grandson, Evan Cloyd.
From Cal Poly St. Louis Obispo, number 17, Evan Cloyd.
Cloyd from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, the designated hitter this evening. Boone has his sign and comes set. First pitch swung on, and that is rocketed out to left field, but going back on the ball, Dylan Carson, and he is able to make the catch, and that will do it for Portland here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on. We head to the top of the third inning. Still no score here at the Walk.
Ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options, even kitchen equipment and smart technology solutions. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do. Good things come from Cisco.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Alrighty, broadcast friends, welcome back to the top of the third inning we go. For the Springfield Drifters, it's going to be Sheehan O'Connor, Luke Brown, and Ryan Hayes.
Now the number 23, Sheehan O'Connor.
Sheehan from Everett Community College, playing shortstop tonight. Right-handed batter steps in. Rodriguez out for another inning's worth of work. His first pitch here in the third misses away, ball one. Rodriguez with 14 pitches last inning, total of 33 overall. Winding the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on that one, poked to the right side, and that is through for a base hit. Caden Parker coming in. Lob the ball back into the infield. Leadoff single for O'Connor. Turns the lineup over for the first time for Springfield. Luke Brown back to the plate. Brown batting .412 coming into tonight's game. Only has 17 at-bats. Does have a pair of doubles and an RBI. Rodriguez throws over to first. Jablonski digs it out of the dirt. O'Connor slides back safely. First pitch missing just a bit inside. Slider at 76, 1-0. Well, if you can say anything about the crowd here at Walker Stadium tonight, they are a cheerful bunch. 1-0 pitch on the way in, missing high and away, ball two. Fastball at 84. We are broadcasting to you live high atop the Pickles party deck here at Walker Stadium. 2-0 pitch on the way in. Checks his swing. Did not go. Ball three. 75-mile-an-hour slider is a little low and inside. So Rodriguez falling behind. See if Brown's given the green light here. One on, nobody out. 3-0 pitch on the way. Taken all the way, and that one over for a strike at 84. 3-1. Fans, remember, in the middle of the third inning, we will have our first mascot Olympic event, the spoon race. We are going to keep it right here for all of the events this evening. 3-1 pitch misses high at 74, ball 4. So O'Connor moves down to second base. Luke Brown takes up residence at first. 2 on, nobody out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Ryan Hayes. Hayes from Bothell, Washington. Rodriguez has his sign from Holman. Bunt being shown and a beauty laid down the third base line. No throw anywhere. Everybody moves up 90 feet. So Drifters threatening again here in the third. Give Hayes an infield single. Nobody out for the third baseman, Caden Delosier. It's also going to be cause for a mound visit. Pitching coach Brian Grant out from the dugout. Evan Holman goes to visit the mound. Well, would you look at that? Yakima Valley has tied the game up with Kelowna at 5 in the bottom of the 4th. Every other game looks like it was the same score as I gave you just a couple moments ago. Like I said, we are definitely scoreboard watching up here tonight. So Atkinson breaks up the meeting on the mound. Holman going to return to his position behind the plate. First mound visit for Portland. So Allen playing in at third. Jablonski also playing in at first. See how Rodriguez decides to pitch to Delosier. First pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Starts him out with a 74-mile-an-hour slider, 0-1. Well, Mendicant, you're not wrong. They have not had enough time to consume beer from the bats yet, so they'll probably get a little more rowdy as the evening goes along. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's golfed into right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in and scoring, Sheehan O'Connor. Following quickly behind him, Luke Brown. 2 runs in. Hayes stops at second. Give Delosier a 2 RBI single, and Springfield's on the board early. Still nobody out here. The top of the third inning. Kyle Russell coming in having a few words with Joseph Rodriguez. He returns to his position at short. Runners on at first and second. Nobody out, 2 runs in. Rodriguez laboring a little bit through this inning. That one over for a strike at 86, though. Good start to the at-bat with Dominic Hellman. Hellman was the one who hit into the fielder's choice where there was the out at home plate back in the first inning. Look back towards second base. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one hit sharply towards third. Nice grab by Peyton Allen. L6 for Dominic Hellman. The L standing for laser this time. So 1 away. How hard was that hit, Matthew? Do we have that on that? 81 miles an hour. All right. That was definitely lined to third. So Trey Nelson to the plate. Struck out his first time up to end the first inning. This one he takes right towards short. Over to second for 1. The relay to first in time. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play, and that gets your Pickles out of the inning. They do give up 2 runs on 3 base hits. No errors in strand or runner. It is now time to kick off the Mascot Olympics. Down the third base line, you can see our mascots, of course, the one and only Dylan. We've got Little P over there. We've got Gigi the Gray Wolf. We have the Husky from North Marion High School. And then we have Sluggo from the Everett Emeralds. Okay, so we're going to have the mascots run down, put a baseball on their spoon, and then come back. Oh no, they start out with the baseball on the spoon. Oh, and it looks like the Husky already had to. Oh, and you've got to start over. Oh my gosh. Dylan in the lead, and it's, I believe that was Dylan winning that. So give Dylan 3 points in that event. Second place was Sluggo. Oh, 2 for Gigi. Yep, so 3 for Dylan, 2 for Gigi. And who was third? Lil P was third. So we're actually going to keep a scoreboard, and we will keep you updated all night as to the standings, because of course we will. I figure you've come to expect that from us, and we're going to try and deliver. First pitch at the bottom of the third inning, bunt shown, pulled back, but the pitch over for a strike at 81. Caden Parker at the plate. He'll be followed by Eddie Saldivar Jr. and Jacob Jablonski. Caden Parker from Clark Community College. Awaits the 0-1 pitch, swung on and a bouncer towards third. Charging Caden Delosier, the throw over to first in time. 5-3 the put out on Caden. So Boone threw 18 pitches in the first, 18 pitches in the first, 12 in the second. Lineup turns over for the Pickles for the first time. That is going to bring up the second baseman. Number 1 on his back, number 1 in your heart, Eddie Saldivar Jr. Eddie shows bunt and pushes it foul, 0-1. Eddie batting .271 coming into tonight's game, a pair of home runs, 24 RBIs. Also has himself 8 stolen bases. Pickles trail by 2 early. 0-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and an inside-out swing. Is that going to get down? It will! Into shallow center field, Eddie Saldivar Jr. aboard with a single. And that walk-up music can mean only one thing. Your batter approaching the plate, number 15, Jacob Jablonski. So Pickles looking to answer back. Boone set at the belt, stares over at first base. Brings in the first pitch to Jacob, missing low at 83, ball 1. Yeah, mascot races are the greatest. Walmart clearance hot deals checking in from New Jersey. The Dilly Drone. I don't know about the Dilly Drone tonight. 1-0 pitch taken towards short. Fielded by Sheehan, the throw to second in time, but that is all they will get. 6-4 fielder's choice. That erases Eddie from the base paths, but Jablonski now on at first.
Walking to the plate is your shortstop, number 34.
Don McLaughlin joining from Atlanta. Welcome. Glad to have you along on the broadcast tonight. For all of you who might be watching this broadcast elsewhere, I'm able to talk with the folks in the YouTube chat, not anywhere else. My apologies. So if you want to come and join the conversation, hop over to YouTube. Swung on, and the first pitch popped up. Jablonski was running on the play. And it's going to be the right fielder, Trey Nelson, making the play, and that'll do it for Portland here in the third inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on. We are headed to the top of the fourth inning. Your score, 2-0 Drifters.
He swings and fouls it off. It'll reach the seats over back of the Tiger dugout. And the man from Walla Walla. He swings, bounding ball, stopped by Trubit for the second one, relay to first. Two for the place and one for the There's a breaking ball in for a strike, and he stood there like bound by the side of the road and on to go by. Struck him out. That's the third strikeout. Right-hander against the right-hander. The outfield is straight up in deep one. Fielder. He is the DH today. Swings, there's a drive to left.
All right, friends, welcome back. We are in the fourth inning. That means in the middle of the fourth inning, it's going to be the javelin toss in the Mascot Olympics. Your current leader, Dylan, with 3, Gigi with 2, and Little P with 1. I love everything that we do here, seriously. It's going to be Cade Chris, Dylan Carson, and Jake Stoner. First pitch, the fourth, missing away at 89, 1-0. Chris bounced out to short his first trip to the plate. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Another fastball at 87, count evens up at 1-1. In Corvallis, the Knights are on the board first in the top of the fourth inning, 1-0 against the Raptors. I wish I had a second screen. I'd just keep the scores open the entire time. That pitch spoiled foul on the left. 77-mile-an-hour slider. He's around early on. Count goes to 1-2. Wickles Pickles are great. They're not just a sponsor. They are great pickles. Rodriguez's 1-2 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed, got him, strike 3. Second strikeout for Joseph Rodriguez, and it comes here as leading off the fourth inning. And Jake checking into the chat. Jake Stoner, that man has stolen my thunder. I am the Stoner, Jake. I will probably not deliver that message for you, but I'd like to. First pitch to Dylan Carson, offered at and missed. 80-mile-an-hour slider, 0-1. See, I like a good spicy pickle. The Wickles Pickles are great. 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 0-2. Honestly, they go great on a Cubano sandwich, if I could be so bold to suggest. 0-2 the count on Carson. One down here as we play in the fourth inning. I believe it was Janine who asked earlier if I will ship prizes to Reno. I will ship prizes to anywhere tomorrow. Well, I mean, you know, it'll be a couple days after tomorrow, but yes, absolutely. 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did not. Oh, fouled it off. Okay. All right. All right, the alcohol content, the noise in the crowd is picking up here as we play in the fourth inning. Wine and the 0-2 pitch on the way. That one well outside. Nice stop by Evan Holman behind the plate. Is that man on the party deck wearing no pants? No, those are just khaki pants, but I can totally understand why you might think that. Y'all are lively tonight. I appreciate y'all in the chat. 1-2 pitch swung on and hit towards second. Eddie Saldivar Jr. has it. His throw over to Jablonski in time. 4-3 the put out on Dylan Carson. So nobody on, 2 down for Jake Stoner. Oh, my Mariners are down 3-0 already. That sucks. Yeah. See, people in the chat are looking out for me. I don't get on my phone and check the scores during the games. The only thing I check are the West Coast League scores. First pitch, the at-bat on the way. Beautiful pitch. 91-mile-an-hour fastball over the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Listen, you do know you are sitting right next to me. I will poke you with something. Go Angels. Get out of here. 0-1 pitch on the way. Wow, that was just not close. I did see that the Mariners got a new dog today. I would kind of like to lobby for a dog here. I mean, I guess we kind of have Ross's dog, don't we? We got Lupe. I haven't seen Lupe for a little while, though. Wine and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 77-mile-an-hour slider. Pulled the back end out of that one. All right, we've got Angels fans in the chat. Fine. As a lifelong Mariners fan, I have a deep-seated hatred for every other team in the AL West. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off the left tone pole. Nice catch by Sheehan O'Connor in the on-deck circle. Well played. Give that kid, wait a minute, don't give that kid a contract. He plays for Springfield. Count 1-2 on Jake Stoner. Rodriguez into his motion, pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him, strike 3, second strikeout of the inning, third strikeout overall for Rodriguez, and the Drifters go down 1-2-3 here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. It is time for the javelin toss now.
Wonderful, outstanding broadcaster, Mike Jets. On a live broadcast.
Aw. Joe giving me a shout out. So to recap, Dylan with 3, Gigi with 2, Little P with 1. The Husky and Sluggo still looking to get on the board, and it is pool noodle javelin toss. No, CJ, it's only pool noodles. All right. Okay, this is. Well, this should be ridiculous. All right, so we've got the North Marion Husky first. Now, that is an interesting way to do it. Well done. Wow. Wow. That was amazing. Whoa. Okay. This is way better than I thought this was going to be. This is amazing. All right, now your leader in the clubhouse, Dylan. Little too much air under it. Wow. All right, this is ingenious. I would not have come up with this. Lil P just hawked it. Nice throw. Somebody get in the way of Sluggo there? I couldn't quite see. Oh, Sluggo. I don't think Sluggo is going to win. As Gary pointed out, Sluggo did get the furthest sideways, but I don't think that counts. So who won that one, friends? Do we know?
All right, we're tabulating the results right now, Walker Stadium.
What?
All right, fans, Gigi got first, Dylan got second, and Husky third.
Gigi, Dylan, Husky. Okay, so Gigi wins that one. Congratulations, Noah. You were the only one that had Gigi winning the javelin toss. Myself and Matthew both had Dylan winning the spoon race.
After 2 events, Dylan and
What was that, friend? The Husky got third. The North Marion Husky. All right, so Mendicant's watching the Knights games. or the night's game. Well done. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Addison Maddox, number 11.
Number 3, Peyton Allen.
So Addison Maddox on to face Peyton Allen, Evan Holman, and Keith Jones II. Drifters with a 2-0 lead here, playing in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch from Maddox, 89-mile-an-hour fastball that misses high, ball 1. Yeah, I think there's a baseball in the front of those pool noodles. Matthew giving me the thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Next pitch over for a strike, 1-1. Allen batting .213 on the season, 16 RBIs. Also has a home run and 4 stolen bases to go along with that. 1-1 pitch on the way, missing outside, ball 2. 2-1. Danny Edelman checking in, Drifters fan. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Will we see the drone tonight? I'm not sure about that. 2-1 pitch over for a strike, 2-2. I'm being told no, 88-mile-an-hour fastball on that last pitch. So no drone tonight. Unfortunate, a beautiful night for it. Hopefully tomorrow, the final game of the regular season. 2-2 pitch, poked foul. Allen stays alive. Two and two the count on Allen. Evan Holman on deck. Pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the right side. Looks like it's going to be Christ. Now giving way to the second baseman, Jake Stoner. P4 the put out on Allen. We need more cowbell. You know, the cowbells were on sale. Were they one of the items that were on sale at the, are they 50% off? Are they, yeah, the cowbells, were there any, no discount on the cowbells? Okay. Still full price cowbells. Maybe I'll put one of those in this stuff that I give away tomorrow. I'll give away a cowbell tomorrow. Evan Holman to the plate. Worked a walk leading off the second inning. First pitch he sees, misses, ball 1. Evan batting .333 on the season. 1-0 pitch on the way, outside at 88, ball 2, 2-0. Pickles looking to get something put together here. Holman stands back in. 2-0 pitch on the way. Over the outside part of the plate at 88, 2-1.
Pickles fans, in that last competition, we had a little misinterpretation.
Oh, we might have a change to who won the javelin throw. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed.
Scoring, in that last competition, Gigi actually got first, Lil P got second, and Dylan got third.
Okay, so Little P got second, Dylan got third. That one rolling down the first baseline. It rolls back into fair territory. It rolled into foul territory, but was picked up in fair territory. Give Evan Holman an infield single. Well, that's not something you see every day. And we've got a pinch runner for Evan Holman. So we're making an Evan for Evan switch.
Number 18, let him hear it. Keith Jones, second.
So liable on to pinch run. We'll take over catching duties for Evan Holman, and that's going to bring up Keith Jones the second. Keith Jones having a great year. .305 batting average coming into the night, 20 RBIs and 8 stolen bases. So Pickles looking to possibly do some damage this inning. First pitch to Keith misses low at 89, ball one. You know what? I do feel like KJ's due for one here. What was that? Yes, absolutely. Double to the wall, that'd be nice. Maddox set, pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to Maddox. Goes down to second, but pulls the second baseman off the bag. Fielder's choice puts Keith Jones aboard. Evan Leibel now on at second base. So 1-4 Fielder's choice.
Number 29, Kyler Stan.
Well, Scott, you are not wrong. We have definitely gone over the whether a hot dog is a sandwich or not. I actually got to ask the league commissioner that one night. We had him in here on the broadcast, and he brought in the definitive no without any hesitation whatsoever. It was pretty impressive. Leibel on at second, Jones on at first, Stancato at the dish. Pitch on the way. Misses low and inside at 79, a slider. 1-0. Everybody here in the press box blinded by the light. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Unilateral decision on my part to turn on the overhead. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike. 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 1-1.
Scoring position. Let's make some noise out there.
So tying runs on board for the Pickles. Go-ahead run at the plate. Stancato does have a pair of home runs on the season, also has 21 RBIs. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the first base line, and it bounces off Cade Christ. Rounding third and heading for home, Evan Lively slides in safely. Keith Jones, the second, checks in at third. And that is your TriMet Bring 'em Home first run of the game. TriMet is a proud sponsor of the Pickles, helping connect people with their communities while reducing traffic congestion and air pollution in the Portland area. Save money on gas and the hassles of parking, and let TriMet do the driving. TriMet, how life moves. That's right, friends. Raise the chairs. Stancato on at first. Jones all the way over at third base now. Tying run 90 feet away. Gary, I'm sorry I missed that. Did that go down as E3? Absolutely. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Oh, you know, I could have checked the E column on the scoreboard. My bad. Duh. I'm new here. What do I know? Mound visit for the Springfield Drifters. That is their first mound visit. Again, it is Anthony Atkinson, our home plate umpire tonight. Matt Van Houten, the infield umpire, and the bat boy tonight, Cameron. Runners on the corners, one down, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Evan Cloyd. Cloyd a .313 average on the season, 10 RBIs. Maddox comes set. His first pitch to Evan, inside, ball one. Another 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Does seem to be liking that fastball. I mean, with a last name like Maddox, can you blame him? It is spelled differently, you're right. Keith, the short lead at third. Runner from first goes, fakes the throw down to third, give a stolen base to Kyler Stancato. So that takes the double play out of effect. Stancato steps back in, taps home plate. Maddox comes set at the waist. 1-1 pitch on the way in, and it's low. Bounces away from Ryan Hayes, but not terribly far. Count goes to 2-1. Cloyd steps back in. Stan Cotto at second, Keith Jones the second at third. Pickles still trail by one out here. So we play in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch on the way over the outside part of the plate at 78. Nice looking curveball. Count evens up at 2-2. Debbie letting us know that Webster's thinks a hot dog is a sandwich. Yeah, but how many hot dogs has the Webster's Dictionary eaten? Runners get their leads. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a dribbler out in front of the mound. Is he going to go home with it? He is. The slide saved, not in time. Tying run scores in the form of Keith Jones the second. Kyler Stancato down to third. Chairs being raised here at Walker Stadium. Wow, lots of chairs being raised. Look at that. Right field berm representing. So it's another one of those runners on the corner situations. Fielder's choice 1-2. So it's Stancato at third, Cloyd at first. Caden Parker the batter now. Much appreciated, Scott. So Pickles have tied it up. Brand new ball game here in the fourth inning. Maddox's pitch on the way. Bunt shown. Throw inside. Skip it out of the way is Caden Parker. Parker with a .444 average, 6 RBIs, also has 3 stolen bases. Cloyd starting to stretch out his lead for first base. Stancato's over at third. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. That one an 88 mile an hour fastball. Debbie T does bring the research. Absolutely. Nice light breeze blowing into the press box. Game time temperature tomorrow expected to be in the high 90s. Maddox is 1-1, bunted down the first base line. Nice bunt, that'll get the job done. Heading out of the baseline was Caden Parker trying to avoid the tag. He will not. But coming in to score, Kyler Stancato. Bat boy Cameron picking up the bat and rocking it back to the dugout. On the play, Evan Cloyd moving down to second base. Another fielder's choice right there. I believe that was fielder's choice 3 unassisted. Sacrifice hit? Okay, gotcha. Sacrifice bunt. Turns the lineup over for the Pickles, and that means Eddie Salivar Jr. to the plate, takes ball 1. Walker Stadium was built in the 1950s, I believe. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the left side. Is it going to get out of play? It will. There was no cheering, so nobody made the catch. Yeah, with as many people as we've got here at the stadium, it is a surprise nobody got hit. You are very right about that. Addison struggling through this inning, 26 pitches so far. Looks back at second. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul on the right. That one a change up at 81. Eddie behind in the count, 1-2. Okay, Jake, why should Lil P be out in the parking lot punching windshields? I am very curious. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul on the left. Count stays at 1-2. Cloyd on at second, Caden Parker on at first. Pickles will push 3 across here, 2 outs as we play in the bottom of the 4th. Madison comes set. Lance is back at second, 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off again. 79-mile-an-hour curveball. Count 1-2. Cloyd a short lead at second, now stretches it out a little. He's being held on by O'Connor. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle. O'Connor fields it, goes over to first, not in time, coming home to score on the play. What a heads-up play by Evan Cloyd. Wow. So Evan Cloyd going from second to home. Eddie Saldivar Jr. Saldivar given the single and the RBI. So Caden Parker was not on first base, my mistake. So 2 outs, Saldivar Jr. on. Jacob Jablonski at the plate, excuse me. First pitch missed an 85, 1-0. Glance over towards first base, Christ holding Eddie on. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses high and outside. Throw down to first base and just getting back to the bag. Eddie Saldivar Jr. He was a little ways off the bag there. Two 2-0 the count on Jablonski. Pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul to the left. Count goes to 2-1. So in Bend, the Elks leading the Black Bears 7-5. That game in the top of the 7th. Kelowna and Yakima tied at 5, still in the bottom of the 4th, but I don't believe that. Not really sure what's going on there. 2-1 the count on Jablonski. Eddie gets his lead at first. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and again fouled back. Count evens up at 2-2. In Bellingham, the Bells trailing the North Paws 7-1. Apple Sox up 9-1 over Walla Walla in the bottom of the 8th inning. Addison steps back up on the mound. 2-2 the count on Jablonski, 2 down. Runner on at first. Pickles got 4 in this inning. Throw gets Eddie Saldivar Jr. back to the bag. Harbor Cats 5, Edmonton Riverhawks 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 1-0 Knights over the Raptors in the top of the 6th. Maddox set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside ball 3. 82-mile-an-hour changeup that was off the plate from the beginning. So with 2 down, that's going to mean Saldivar Jr. can take off with the pitch. Jablonski steps back in. Takes his practice swing. 3-2 pitch on the way, outside ball 4. So Eddie down to second, Jablonski aboard with a walk, and the inning continues for Portland.
Next up is your shortstop from Wazoo, number 34, Kyle Russell.
Hey, JK tuning in. Glad to have you along, JK. JK from Edmonton, Alberta. So Saldivar Jr. on at second, Jablonski on at first, Kyle Russell to the plate, 1 for 2 tonight. Pitch from Maddox, swung on and missed. 85-mile-an-hour fastball, jammed him a little bit inside.
Blackberry cider from our friends at Chili's.
Did I just hear the beer bat pack had been deployed? There it goes, right there. Walker Stadium beer bat pack. 0-1 pitch, swung on and hit towards the left side, and that's going to get through for base hit. Rounding third and heading for home is Eddie Saldivar Jr. He scores. Give Kyle Russell an RBI single, the 9th batter that Portland has sent to the plate here in the 4th inning. The chairs are being raised and the beer is flowing here at Walker Stadium. 5 runs in for Portland here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And to the plate comes Peyton Allen. Ryan Hayes out to have a conversation with Addison Maddox. Not sure if this is possible, but I would like to buy the guy in the Batman tank top a beer. I don't know how to pull that off, Jake. Keith Jones II wanting his gear back. What was that? New arm coming in. So fans, we're going to take ourselves a quick break. We will be back with the new pitcher for Springfield and the line on Addison Maddox in just a moment. Glad to have you with us. Your score right now, Portland 5, Springfield 2. Alrighty, friends, welcome back. Peyton Allen to the plate. Peyton Allen popped out to second base his last time up, all the way back in the bottom of the 4th inning. As we play here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 10th batter to the plate. New pitcher on the mound, Peyton Childers. His first pitch of the night, swung on and bounced foul down the third baseline, 0-1. Cheryl Walker, Drifters fan, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you along. Andy SB, tuning in from South Florida. Shout out to intern Cam. Are there 2022 Pickles baseball cards for purchase? Yes, there are. I don't think they're on the website yet. We will work on that. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses low. 77-mile-an-hour changeup. Allen looking for his first hit on the evening. Maybe I'll see if I can grab a pack of those baseball cards and give them away tomorrow. That'd be good. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Outside ball 2-1. That one an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. So Jablonski on at second. Russell on at first. Peyton Allen at the plate for his second time this inning. Addison Maddox goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 2 hits, 5 runs, 2 of those earned, walked 1, didn't strike out a batter. Next pitch in the dirt, 3-1. Addison is responsible for Jablonski and Russell on the base paths. Jablonski gets his lead at second. Russell a healthy lead over at first base. 3-1 pitch, swung on and hit towards third. Stopped by Delosier, long throw over to first in time. 5-3 the put out on Peyton Allen, and that will do it for the Pickles here in the 5th inning. But they managed to push across 5 runs, 2 of which were earned. And we are going to head to the top of the 5th inning. Your score here at Walker Stadium, Portland 5, Springfield 2.
So maybe like an hour or two at the bottom of the 6th, start making your way over to the left field.
Plumbing and Electrical, the easiest home service company to work with, has made it even easier to work with us. Scan the TV. It's that simple. In less than 2 minutes, you'll be on our schedule with a booked appointment.
And right now, for just $69 per month, you get a new air conditioning system, or $109 per month for a 3-piece heating and air conditioning system.
Right now, free diagnostic worth $109 anytime a repair is performed. Sky Heating AC Plumbing and Electrical, now serving Salem.
Sky Heating AC, Plumbing and Electrical.
Whoa! Personal foul.
What the feezy?
You can't use a beard trimmer below the 50-yard line. This is the Waterproof Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped.
What's the difference?
It's got new skin-safe technology to help reduce cuts and nicks. It's powerful, yet gentle, just like me.
Dog, I appreciate you. Boop. Hey, watch out. I'm not ticklish. Get yours at manscaped.com.
It's Marion's biggest sale of the year. Kerastane carpet and waterproof flooring, only $1.99 a square foot. Area rugs, 20% off. Remnants, 50% off. Over 500 rolls of carpet. 50,000 square feet of waterproof flooring. Thousands of area rugs. Hardwoods, sheet vinyl, carpet tiles, bound rugs, runners, and so much more. Nobody has more flooring than Marion's, and it all comes with a low price guarantee. In Portland and Wilsonville, hurry in.
All right, friends, welcome back. If I forgot to update you earlier, my apologies. Evan Leibel did take over for Evan Holman behind the plate. New pitcher on the mound, Dorian Broadus, takes over for Joseph Rodriguez, who goes 4 innings, scatters 4 hits, gives up 2 runs. Both of those were earned. He walked 2 and struck out 3. All right, y'all are going off in the chat. Y'all are amazing. Well done. Well done. So Dorian brought us on to face Sheen O'Connor, Luke Brown, and Ryan Hayes. Brodus, sophomore at Mount Hood Community College, an 0-0 record, a 9.00 ERA in 1 innings pitched. Does have a strikeout.
Now batting number 23, Sheen O'Connor.
You're right. We do have online ordering here. You are right about that. I don't know how you would get the guy in the Batman shirt the beer, though. And I didn't see the person in the Batman shirt. Are you sure you're not buying somebody underage a beer? Like, think about that in the chat, y'all. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know who we were talking about. I'm trying to watch a baseball game. First pitch from Dorian over for a strike, 0-1. Shane O'Connor 1 for 1 on the day with a single. What was that? 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2. Okay, he's definitely not underage. You're right. He was pointed out to me. I just wasn't sure what was going on. Has he been in the line that whole time? No? Oh, okay. Well, if he sits behind home plate, we might be able to figure this out. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and bounced foul. And Scott's offering onion rings. Holy cow. All right. Y'all are going to have to figure this out on your own. So Evan Leibel out to have a conversation with Dorian. Home plate umpire also out to have a conversation with Dorian and Evan. Home plate umpire Anthony Atkinson telling him to go back to their respective corners. Leibel settles in behind home plate. Oh, and 2 the count on O'Connor. Pitch on the way. That one floats in and inside at 76. Curveball missing 1-2. You know what, Janine? If I get down there in time, I will say hi to your grandson. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off to the right. 1-2. Maybe we'll see if Jay can go down with the camera later to bring him a beer and onion rings and just completely surprise the guy. Wind and the 1-2 pitch misses high, ball 2. That one is slider, missing high. Broadus comes set, now brings in the 2-2 pitch. Oh, I thought he punched him out right there. Just off the plate, ball 3, 86 miles an hour. Just missing. So the count's gone full on O'Connor. Luke Brown on deck. Three-two pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. First strikeout for Broadus in the first batter that he faces. Third strikeout for Pickles pitchers overall. Or fourth, excuse me. Turn the lineup over for the Drifters. Luke Brown back to the plate, 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to left his first time up, walked his last time. Shows bunt. Pulled back, count is 1-0. Thank you all for joining the broadcast tonight. Glad to have you along here on Mascot Olympics night. 1-0 pitch, high ball 2. That one an 84. So in the middle of this inning, it is going to be all of the mascots doing dizzy bat. How could that possibly go wrong? Oh, about a million ways. 2-0 pitch on the way in, misses high and outside. Ball 3. 3-0. Curveball at 74. Well, you know, it took us to the 5th inning before the spam bots joined us in chat. Not bad tonight. Yeah, it's dating tonight, not Bitcoin. 3-0 pitch, misses high, ball 4. So after striking out O'Connor to lead off the inning, issues a 4-pitch walk to Luke Brown. Second time Brown's been walked. That'll bring up the catcher, Ryan Hayes. We are still trying to figure out this beer and onion rings thing. We'll get back to you on that. The problem is the onion rings. The beer I think we could do. First pitch to Hayes. Misses low at 83, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way in. That one over for a strike. 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 1-1. Brown to lead over at first, being held on by Jablonski. Fielder's pretty much playing straight up. Allen's creeping in a little bit at third. 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Another 84-mile-an-hour fastball from Dorian. Brought us from Mount Hood Community College. Now brings in the 1-2 pitch, swung on and hit towards second. Eddie's got it. Over to short for one, the relay to first. In time, 4-6-3 double play. Second double play pulled off by your Pickles infield tonight. And that will do it for the Drifters here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on fans. It is dizzy bat time. All right, so there's your updated Mascot Olympic scoreboard. Gigi up ahead with 5, Dylan in second with 4, Little P with 2, the Husky with 1, Sluggo yet to get on the board. Okay, this is... This is going to be ridiculous. All right, remember, points are awarded for first, second, and third. So that is Gigi on the left, the Husky next to Gigi, Lil P in the middle, Sluggo between Lil P and Dylan on the outside. Nice to see the mascots getting their shout outs. The Husky from North Marion High School. North Marion High School is where the Wild Wild West League played during the pandemic year. The West Coast League was not playing, but the Wild Wild West League did, and they played at the field at North Marion High School. So we've got a great relationship with them. Glad to have their Husky here participating in Mascot Night. So the rules of Dizzy Bat are simple, but they're hard to pull off. Rule number 1, keep your bat on the ground. Lil P, I'm looking at you. Oh, Lil P just, oh my gosh, what is, I don't even, wow. Okay, well, this is Mascots. What all did you expect? It's going to be Dylan in first. Sluggo in second. Okay, so I've got Dylan in first, Sluggo in second, and Gigi. No, it was the North Marion Husky in third. That's right. All right, so Dylan won. That means Noah wins that one, and only Noah. Wow, Lil P is cheating. That is, you're not wrong about that. So give 3 points to Dylan, 2 points to Sluggo, and 1 point to the North Marion Husky. Evan Leibel to the plate. First pitch a strike, 0-1. There goes Cameron. You're going to see him run across his screen, your screen once again. There he goes. I had Husky being third. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one bends in for a strike. 71 miles an hour slider. Count goes to 0-2. The Husky did get kind of shafted. Childers stares in. Comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and bounced up the middle, and that's going to be through for a base hit. Evan Leibel with a leadoff single in his first plate appearance.
Walking to the plate is your left fielder, number 18, Keith Jones.
So runner at first, nobody down, and that is going to bring up your left fielder, number 18, Keith Jones the second. Your Pickle Finance numbers of the game so far for the Drifters: 2 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. For your Pickles, 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors so far. First pitch to Keith, misses off the plate just a little bit at 84, 1-0. Jones reached on a fielder's choice last inning and came around to score. Childers comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count evens up at 1-1. Leibel being held on by Cade Christ at first. Should probably check the West Coast League scores again. One and one the count. Throw over to first base, diving back safely, Evan Leibel.
All 3,997 of you.
So the announced attendance at the park tonight, a little bit lighter than last night, but that was on purpose, 3,997. And it looks like it too. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and again fouled back. Counts goes to 1-2. Did you say that was the 3rd highest total this season? Well done. Well done, fans. Childers stares in, comes set at the chest, glances over at first. Now the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one is golfed out into right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Rounding second and heading for third, Evan Leibel. He's going to be held up there. Keith Jones checking in at second base with a double, and that is what we wanted. Keith Jones going extra bases. Nice attempt at a diving catch by Trey Nelson out there in right field. It looked like it just bounced off his glove. So the Pickles threatening here as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runners on at second and third. Nobody out. 18-wheeler with that dub, darn right. Stan Cotto checks in at the plate. First pitch he sees, he fouls it off. It looked like he might have fouled it off of Ryan's head. Uncomfortable for sure. Stan Cotto steps back in. Peyton comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way in. Misses high, gets by the catcher, but nobody's going anywhere. No change for Corvallis. They still lead 1-0 in the top of the 7th. It's gone final in Wenatchee. The Apple Sox beating the Sweets 10-1. North Paws leading Bellingham 7-1. Pippins and Falcons still tied in the top of the 5th. Again, don't know that I believe that. In Bend, that one's getting wild. Tied at 9 with the Black Bears in the 7th. Barn burner indeed, friend. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2. 2-1. That one a curveball at 72. Yeah, it is a beautiful sunset here at the stadium. You're very right about that, Jake. Cooled off to a very comfortable temperature here. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. Save for maybe the Drifters. Woof. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that's hit through the hole on the left side for a base hit. Coming in to score, Evan Leibel being held up at third. Keith Jones the second, giving RBI single to Kyler Stancato. Okay, I missed that. Raise the baby. Okay, that's what I missed. Gotcha. That is. Oh, the fans here are the greatest. The fans here are the greatest. You fans in chat are the greatest. Thank you, Tom. I had actually just gotten that update, and that's what the woof was for. So runners on the corners, nobody down. First pitch on the way, fouled off the right tone pole, 0-1. We raised one of our cats. Okay, that's delightful. Oh. It's really sad there's only one more regular season game after this one. Jones dancing down the line at third. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses high. Stolen base for Kyler Stancato. He checks in at second base now. Runners on at second and third. Still nobody out as we play here in the fifth. I've told you all before, you are too kind. I'm glad to have you along on the broadcast. Thank you much. Childers comes set. Now brings in the 1-1. And in he does bring it. Fastball at 82, high and tight. Count goes to 2-1. Shout out to the more Dolphin crowd on the right field berm. Yeah. You know, it really doesn't matter what Moose plays. Somebody wants more of it. Maybe it's just Moose. Maybe they really just want more Moose. 2-1 pitch on the way. That's a great question. That one over for a strike. Floats in at 75, 2-2. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit up the middle, and that's going to find his way through for a base hit. Coming in to score is Keith Jones, the second. Following right behind him, Kyler Stancato. Throw to the plate, not in time. 2 RBI single for Evan Cloyd. And it's another upper body day here at Walker Stadium as they're raising the chairs and the babies once again. When's it gonna be leg day?
Number 5,
Oh, Mendicant, they told me I get to come back next year, so I will definitely be here, friend. This is more fun than I've had in my entire life. So still nobody out, and something happened on the party deck. Okay, wait, what was making the noise, Gary? The sprinklers? Outside? Okay. All right. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2. 2-0. Now we raised both of our cats. Y'all are. This is going to be another one of those nights where everything just hops off the rails and we'll be along for the ride. I'm okay with that. So apparently the noise was from one of the kegs downstairs. 2-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike at 86, a fastball. One of the fans out here in the picnic tables area is raising their dog. Like I said, it's all just completely gone off the rails, and we're just here for the ride. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way. That one over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 2-2. Another 84-mile-an-hour fastball. Cloyd being held on by Christ at first base. Childers struggling this inning. Still looking for the first out. Has his sign from Hayes. Comes set at the chest. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer towards second. Over to short for one. The relay to first. Not in time. 4-6 fielder's choice erases Evan Cloyd, but Caden Parker aboard now. And that'll turn the lineup over once again for Portland. Portland sending 10 batters to the plate last time.
Number 1.
Sixth batter coming to the plate right now. You know who that is at the plate. Number 1, Eddie Saldivar Jr. Peyton's first pitch to Eddie. Bouncer towards short. Fielded by O'Connor, over to second for one. No relay. 6-4 fielder's choice. So it's now Eddie Saldivar Jr. on at first base.
Number 15, Jacob Jablonski.
That'll bring up Jacob Jablonski to the plate. 22 pitches so far this inning for Peyton Childers. Drifters with a rough go here in the middle innings. First pitch missing high, ball 1. Fastball at 84. Well, Amanda can't tell Hillary I'm glad that staying awake to hang out with us. Definitely want to stick around for the end of the Mascot Olympics. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count evens up at 1-1, swung through a 78-mile-an-hour. I don't believe fastball, friend. There we go. Slider? All right, I'll buy that. I don't know if I talk about Matthew enough. Matthew does a great job here. Matthew working next to me is able to give me pitch speeds and a bunch of other information. He can. Oh, runner goes early to throw over to first. Not in time to throw down to short, and that will erase Eddie Saldivar Jr., who jumped early, caught stealing, and that will do it for Portland here in the 5th inning. But they push across 3 more runs. Our score at the end of 5 innings, Portland 8, Springfield 2.
Sky Heating, AC, Plumbing, Electrical, the easiest home service company to work with, has made it even easier to work with us. Scan the TV. It's that simple. In less than 2 minutes, you'll be on our schedule with a booked appointment.
And right now, for just $69 per month, you get a new air conditioning system, or $109 per month for a 3-piece heating and air conditioning system.
Right now, free diagnostic worth $109 anytime a repair is performed. Sky Heating, AC, Plumbing, Electrical, now serving Salem.
Pickle, pineapple makes it sweet, jalapeno brings a heat, Wickle pickle in there too, hula pickle made just for you, hula pickle.
All right, baseball friends, welcome back. Real quickly, we'll run through the West Coast League scores. North Paws lead the Bellingham Bells 7-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Falcons over the Pippins 6-5. Somehow that game is in the top of the 5th. I do not know what is going on with that. Steve Wood from Dana Point, California, checking in. Welcome to the broadcast, friend. Glad to have you along. First pitch of the 6th inning, misses outside, ball 1. Bend Elks have taken a lead on the Black Bears now, 14-9 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Harbor Cats over the Riverhawks, 12-2. 1-0 pitch on the way, inside, ball 2. Night Owls lead the Lefties 7-1 in the top of the 9th inning in Nanaimo, and the Knights still leading the Raptors 1-0 in the top of the 8th. Heck of a game going on there, it sounds like. 2-0 pitch misses high and away, ball 3. 3-0, 84-mile-an-hour fastball. So it's going to be the mascot race in the middle of this inning. Wait, we have a fan in a pickle costume? What? Okay, that's pretty great. 4-pitch walk to Caden Delosier leading off the inning. That'll bring up Dominic Hellman. For Delosier, having a great night. 3rd time he's been aboard. Double, a single. That single with 2 RBIs and a walk. Dominic Hellman to the plate. Oh, Steve Wood's grandson played for the Pickles earlier this season. Glad you decided to keep following, friend. First pitch of this at-bat missing low at 85, ball 1. Warm somebody up. Well, it does look like there is action down in the Pickles pen, so don't worry too much. I mean, you're right, Tom. The Pickles are clinging to a 6-run lead right now. That pitch missing, ball 2, 2-0. That one a curveball at 77. Okay, thank you. So Delosier a lead over at first base, being held on by Jablonski. 2-0 pitch on the way, misses inside, ball 3, 3-0. Another fastball at 84. Brodus looks over at first, now comes set at the waist. 3-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 84-mile-an-hour fastball from Lil Mac. Delosier, not too big of a lead over at first. 3-1 pitch on the way, inside, ball 4. Second batter in a row that Brodus has walked. Delosier down to second, Hellman on at first, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 16, Trey Nelson. And we got a mound visit. Evan Leibel out from behind the dish, Brian Cran out from the dugout. So fans, I alluded to this earlier, you really do need to be following the Portland Pickles on social media. I know we've only got one game left in the regular season, but we do have some playoff games. The Pickles social media team is one of those teams that runs 24/7, 365. You can find the team using the handle @PicklesBaseball on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Definitely give them a follow if you haven't already. And any luck on getting snacks to Batman? No, but Jay left just a little bit ago, so that might be the mission he was on. I'm not 100% certain. If you see someone with a camera delivering something to the guy in the Batman shirt, you'll know. There we go. Okay. Oh, and he's got one of the Pickles pillbox hats on too. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that guy really should get somebody get that guy a beer. Let him know it's from the broadcast audience. He'll be so confused. First pitch, the at-bat on the way. Bunt shown, pulled back. Pitch was still a strike at 85. 0-1. Well, now the crowd's starting to get a little rambunctious. Nelson 0 for 2, struck out to end the first, hit into a double play to end the third. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and line foul, wow. Wow, in the top of the 7th, the Falcons have taken a 9-5 lead over Yakima Valley. Delosier a lead at second, Hellman a lead at first. Nobody down, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and another pitch knocked foul on the right.
All right, that winning number is 0-0-4-1-2-3-6. Come to the party deck immediately.
So Nelson steps back up to the dish. Dorian looks back at second base, pitch on the way. Misses high and outside at 79, ball 1. 1-2. You know, it's too bad I'm not mobile with this thing. I'd just go down and hand him a beer. Look back at second, 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Dorian Brodus. 5th strikeout overall for Portland Pickles pitchers, and that means everybody here at Walker Stadium, all 3,997 of them, going home with a coupon for a free slice of Atlas Pizza. Atlas Pizza. Come for the pizza, stay for the pizza. So 1 down now. Whoa, what? It is now 13-9 Yakima Valley over Kelowna. Throw down to second base, back in time. Caden Delosier.
$9. Please leave Walker Stadium immediately. Do not talk to Jamie on her way out.
So Brodus working with runners on at first and second. One down here, top of the 6th inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. High and inside, ball 2, 2-0. Sorry, I'm busy over here trying to get the spat bots out of the chat. Delosier lead at second, Hellman will lead at first. 2-0 pitch to Cade Chris, swung on and popped up. Man, still haven't had one hit the roof yet while I'm here. I heard it happened during a Wild Wild West League game, but I wasn't here for that. You know, friends, if you do me a favor, and if you haven't subscribed to the Portland Pickles YouTube page, please to be doing that. Aww, that's great. 3-1 now the count on Cade Christ. Mike checks fan club sign down the left field line. It's my madre and her friends in attendance this evening. Look back towards second. 3-1 pitch on the way in. Swung on and popped foul on the right this time. So full count on Cade Christ. Dylan Carson on deck. 2 runners on, 1 down. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Well, that's nice. My mom is embarrassing me down there. That's great. Another pitch fouled off. Oh, that's not my mom. No, that's one of her friends. Excuse me. It says Mike Checks Fan Club. That's hilarious. Aw. So 3-2 the count, 1 down. What is going on down there tonight? Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count stays 3-2. Now there's concern over where the guy in the Batman shirt went. It's too bad everybody up here has a job. We just need somebody else who's random that we could send down to do random things like that. 8th pitch of this at-bat on the way. Oh, and he lost him inside, ball 4. That'll load him up. So Delosier down to third, Hellman down to second, Cade Christ aboard with a walk. All 3 runners have gotten aboard via a walk. That's going to bring up left fielder Dylan Carson. Pickles currently with an 8-2 lead. Drifters threatening here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch a strike. 0-1. Brodus comes set at the belt. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and rocketed foul on the right. I think that one might have gotten out to the parking lot. Count goes to 0-2. Jay, did you go down and buy Batman a beer? That's all right. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Misses just low at 86. 1-2. Wide and the 1-2 pitch on the way, and now swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Dorian. 3rd overall for him. 6 strikeouts for Pickles pitchers. Bases loaded, 2 down, and that's going to bring up the second baseman, Jake Stoner. Stoner bounced out to third to end the second, struck out to end the fourth. Rodriguez's last strikeout. So Stoner taps home plate as he stands in. Brodus' first pitch of the at-bat. Floats over for a strike at 75. Nice curveball from Dorian, 0-1. Yeah, shout out Atlas Pizza. Swung on and popped back, foul. Count goes to 0-2. Wait a minute, Chris Cook checking into the chat. Batman is my brother Michael, and he'll be right back. All right, we've got more to go on now. So Chris, does Michael know that he's become a topic of conversation on the broadcast? I'm curious. Brodus ahead in the count, 0-2. Comes set at the waist. Pitch to Stoner, fouled off again. Count stays 0-2. Corvallis adding an insurance run in the bottom of the eighth inning. They lead the Raptors 2-0. Brodus' 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul to the left. So it seems like he's got Stoner on the ropes right now. Count 0-2. Just going to ride this train as far as it takes us. 31st pitch from Brodus, misses high, ball 1-2. 75-mile-an-hour curveball that didn't really break. Okay, now you guys have figured it out. Well done, Scott. Brodus comes set, 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped foul again. I will admit I made the mistake of parking in the front row here at Walker Stadium, and every time a ball goes that direction, I keep wondering if it's going to hit my car. Yeah, I know. I know better than that. I don't know. I don't know why I did it. Don't know why I did it. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled straight back. Nice little battle going on between Brodus and Jake Stoner here. Sort of a punch-counterpunch sort of thing going on. Delosier on at third, Hellman on at second, Cade Christ on at first base. No, you're not wrong. I should take a longer walk. I do need it. 1-2 pitch on the way, inside, ball 2-2. 86-mile-an-hour fastball. The near 4,000 umpires in training here at Walker Stadium disagreeing with that last call. Yeah, Tom, we're sort of hoping for the knockout pitch here in just a second if we can get it. Has his sign, 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off again at the plate. Okay, Scott, that's hilarious. Well done. Count is 2-2. Is this the eighth pitch of the at-bat? 10. Wow.
What did Latrey get?
Wow. So pitch number 11, soon to be delivered by Dorian. Crowd making some noise for him. The pitch on the way. Inside, ball 3-2. That one a curveball at 76, just a bit inside. Wow. The crowd is definitely well into their beer bats by this point of the evening. Winding the 3-2 pitch on the way, inside ball 4. Lost him. So Delozier going to come in and score. Hellman moves down to third. Cade Chris down to second base, and Stoner works a walk. What's with the buckets? The buckets are just for making noise. Mound visit by Coach Maggs, and that's going to be it for Dorian Brodus. So Dorian gets knocked out with 2 outs here in the 6th inning, and we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the replacement pitcher in the line on Dorian Brodus in just a moment. Pickles 8, Drifters 3. All right, broadcast friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, number 35, Ian Umland. 1-0 record with a 5.68 ERA, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts over that. He takes over for Dorian Brodus, who goes an inning in 2/3, does not give up a hit, has given up 1 run so far, is responsible for all 3 runners on the base paths, walked 5 and struck out 3. So Pickles still in a bit of a jam here. Corvallis adding another insurance run. They lead 3-0. Ian comes set at the waist. His first pitch of the night, swung on and taken down the right field line, but foul. 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Ian from the University of Oregon. Climbs back up on the hill, does a little bit of landscaping. Hellman at third, Christ at second, Stoner at first. Sheehan O'Connor at the plate. 0-1 pitch on the way, missing high, ball 1. Howdy, Jeremy. Let's go Pickles. Yes, indeed. Going to be hanging out at the picnic tables tomorrow night. Should be a good spot to watch the game from tomorrow night. 1-1 pitch missing inside at 86. 2-1. Pickles looking for out number 3. 2-1 count on O'Connor. Pitch on the way. Inside, ball 3. Another fastball, that one at 85. Multi-Apples, welcome to the chat, friend. Glad to have you along. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count goes to 3-2. Something's got to give right here. Ian comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 4. So Hellman walks himself home. Cade Chris down to third. Stoner to second. O'Connor with an RBI walk. That'll turn the lineup over for the Drifters. Drifters having plated 2 runs so far without a base hit. First pitch to Luke Brown. Missing inside at 77 with a changeup. You are not wrong. The game has definitely gotten uncomfortably interesting. It's also pretty much solidified it for the over tonight. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Nope, not fouled off. Just swung on and missed. And the ball got by Evan Leibel. That one is 77-mile-an-hour changeup. Count is 1-1. Eventually we are going to get to the mascot race, I promise. How are we still at the top of 6? Well, Jake, you're not wrong. There have been a lot of pitches this inning, and a number of them have not been in the strike zone. 1-1 pitch on the way, outside ball 2, 2-1. Another fastball at 85. Oh, some of the Walker faithful chanting throw a strike. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that happens right there. 83-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit sharply down the first base line. Nice stop. Throw over to first, no throw anywhere. Nobody able to cover first base. Jablonski knocked the ball down. It ended up being Eddie Saldivar Jr. to come over and field it. Unfortunately, Ian couldn't get over to first base in time, and everybody's safe. First hit of the inning goes to Luke Brown, an RBI infield single. On the play, Cade Christ comes around to score. Jake Stoner down to third, O'Connor down to second, and the 9th batter of the inning coming to the plate right now in the form of Ryan Hayes. First pitch spoiled foul, 0-1. So the Pickles started the inning with an 8-2 lead. Now that lead has been cut in half. Now 8-5, still in favor of Portland. Oh, Jeremy was the Dizzy Bat champion from Dude Night. That night was a lot of fun. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul. 85-mile-an-hour fastball fouled back. Ian ahead in the count, 0-2. We'll see if Ian can put an end to this inning, or half inning as it were. Set at the waist, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped out to right field. Giving chase, Caden Parker settles under it and makes the play to end the 6th inning. Not before damage done by the Springfield Drifters. They managed to push across 3 runs on 1 base hit. No errors and 3 runners left on. Fans, we are going to stick right here for the mascot race. You know what, Jeremy? Those ice cream sandwiches by Ruby Chul are totally worth it, though. Those things are delicious. So your score for the Olympics: Dylan with 7, Gigi with 5, Lil P, Husky, and Sluggo each with 2. Now remember, this race is going to take place from left field all the way over to the right field bullpen, and they are off. Looks like Dylan's got a lead, Little P in third. They are bunched up, but Dylan is breaking away. Dylan's already at the Burnside banner. He is at the batter's eye. Dylan is running away from this under the official league batter. Under the Wickles Pickles banner, it's going to be Little P in second, and I believe Sluggo in third. There you go. Wow. So, no surprise, Dylan wins. Followed by Little P and Sluggo. So points will be awarded to the surprise of, well, nobody here in the press box. Everybody picked Dylan to win that race.
We have a guest public address announcer for this next batter, Zoe.
So we will update the final score on the Olympics and give those to you. Fans, thanks for sticking around tonight. To the bottom of the 6th inning we go. Peyton Childers still out on the mound to face Jacob Jablonski, Kyle Russell, and Peyton Allen. Okay, it has gotten wacky in Kelowna. The Pippins 14, Falcons 10. Wow. First pitch, the bottom half of this inning on the way, and following a theme, it misses outside, ball 1. It is a final in Bellingham. The Bells falling to the North Paws 7-2. Next pitch swung on and hit towards third. Delosier has it. The throw over to Christ at first in time. 5-3 the put out on Jablonski. Victoria Harbor Cats 17, Edmonton Riverhawks 4.
Number 34, Kyle Russell.
There are some big point totals tonight in the West Coast League. My gosh. First pitch to Russell over for a strike at 79, 0-1. Just a reminder, if Corvallis is victorious tonight, that'll pretty much lock up the top 3 slots in the playoffs. Bend and Yakima Valley still going to be duking it out. That pitch missing outside, ball 1, 1-1. Currently Yakima Valley leading. Bend also leading in their game. Childers stares in, has his sign, 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's taken out to right center field. Trey Nelson settles under and makes the catch for out number 2. Kyle Russell down P9. All right. Jose Ruiz on the pinch hit for Peyton Allen. So Ruiz to the plate for his first at-bat. First pitch he sees, hits a slow dribbler back to the mound. Fielded the throw over to Cade, and that will do it. 1-3 the put out on Jose Ruiz, and your Pickles are retired 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the top of the 7th we go. Portland 8, Springfield 5. Pitch on the way, got into his line, 1-2 pitch on the way, swung up. 0-2 pitch on the way. Fans, that is our 5th strikeout of the evening, and that means that everybody here at Walker Stadium is going home with a coupon for a free slice of Atlas Pizza. Atlas Pizza, come for the pizza, stay for the pizza.
Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
Alrighty, friends, welcome back. So we have a new pitcher on the mound. His name might be a little familiar to you, number 29, Kyler Stancato. So Wyatt King is taking over in center field for Kyler Stancato. Wyatt King is taking over Evan Cloyd's spot in the batting order as the designated hitter. Jose Ruiz has gone in for Peyton Allen at third base. And we think that is all of them.
Alligators don't count. We'll tally up the results. And let you know if you won something. Listen up for your name at approximately.
So Jay, did we get the final scoreboard on the Olympics? We have done all 4 events, friend. So Stancato takes over for Ian. There we go. There are the standings, and to the surprise of not many people, Dylan is the winner of the Mascot Olympics with 10. Gigi came in second with 5. Little P in third with 4. Sluggo in fourth with 3, and the Husky on the board with 2. Dylan the winner overall. That was pretty good. That was nice. That was a pretty good Mascot Olympics. That was fun. That race was how people beat Dylan. Like, how did Dylan lose 5 this year? Like, that should really count for his overall. You're right about that. So Stancato on to face Delosier, Hellman, and Nelson. Stancato's first pitch of the night, swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-1. There is so much going on here tonight. Yeah, Dylan wins, shocker. Yeah, I know. Next pitch missing outside, 1-1. That one a cutter at 83. Dylan has youth. You'd think Lil P had youth. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2 on the 88-mile-an-hour fastball. And it looks like it's final in Corvallis. The Knights win 4-0. So that means your top 3 seeds in the playoffs are set. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Stancato strikes out Delosier for his first strikeout of the game. Have that down as the 7th strikeout overall for Pickles pitchers. So nobody on, 1 down, and that'll bring up Dominic Hellman. Hellman reached via a walk last inning, not an uncommon theme. Came around to score eventually. First pitch missing, low, 1-0. 89-mile-an-hour fastball. One-0 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. 89-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 1-1. So Yakima Valley and Bend, the 2 teams to be watching out for now. 1-1 pitch on the way, off the plate, 2-1. Elks currently lead the Black Bears in the top of the 9th inning, 14-9. Yakima Valley leading the Falcons 14-10 in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. Swung through an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. All we've seen so far from Stancato is fastballs. Count 2-2. Stancato deals. Swung on and missed. Got him back-to-back strikeouts for Stancato. 2 strikeouts in a row for Kyler. Now, we saw Stancato pitch up in Cowlitz earlier. I didn't finish my scorebook for that game, though, so I don't have his line. First pitch, the at-bat to Trey Nelson. Swung on and missed. Okay, so Matthew, is this all just movement from Stancato, or what is going on? He's inducing a lot of swings and misses, friend. Okay. That one missing outside at 90 miles an hour, 1-1. In case you couldn't hear Matthew, who I really need to have on the broadcast with me at some point. Tonight was not that night. 1-1 the count, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Matthew's just like, he throws straight and it seems to be unhittable. And that's really what's happening right now. Count 1-2, looking to see if Stancato can strike out the side. Goes into his motion, 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside at 89, ball 2. 2-2. Stancato steps off. Trey Nelson steps out of the batter's box, takes practice swing. Taps home plate as he steps back in. Stancato into his motion, 2-2 pitch on the way. Low ball 3 at 89 miles an hour, 3-2. It is a final in Kelowna. The Yakima Valley Pippins winning by a score of 14-10. So if Bend can dispose of the Black Bears, they will remain tied with 1 game to go. Stancato's 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Stancato comes in, strikes out the first 3 batters that he faces, and that'll do it for the Drifters here in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Fans at home, go take a stretch. We will be back with the bottom of the 7th in just a moment. Your Pickles lead 8-5.
More than Marion's. Karastan carpet, waterproof flooring, area rugs, hardwoods, and so much more. Remnants, runners, bound rugs, carpet tiles, sheet vinyl, and laminates. Family owned and operated for 60 years. Oregon's largest stocking dealer. Thousands of square yards of carpet and thousands of square feet of waterproof flooring, all in stock. Quick installs and guaranteed lowest prices. In Portland and Wilsonville, hurry in.
Pickle, pineapple makes it sweet. Jalapeno brings a heat. Wickle pickle in there too. Hula pickle made just for you. Hula pickle.
All right, broadcast friends, welcome back. Peyton Childers still out on the mound. Evan Leibel to the plate. First pitch that he sees over for a strike at 86, 0-1. So Stancato's performance up in Cowlitz County earlier this week, he went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, it was earned, did not walk a batter, and struck out 4. So I guess we shouldn't have been too surprised to see him come in and strike out 3 batters in a row. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, inside ball 1. Ball gets away from Ryan Hayes. That one a curveball at 77. Next pitch over first strike, 1-2. Another 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and poked foul to the left. Count stays at 1-2. Chilsard has his sign. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and the bouncer towards second. Stoner has it. The thrower to Christ in time. 4-3 the put out on Evan Leibel.
Now batting is your left fielder, number 18, Keith Jones, second.
So nobody on, one down, and that'll bring up Keith Jones the second. Wide in the first pitch to Keith. Over for a strike, 0-1. Keith doubled his last time up back in the 5th inning, did come around to score. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, low and outside, ball 1, 1-1. Okay, 18 Wheeler. Oh, number 18, duh. Never mind. 1-1 pitch. Floats inside, 2-1, 73-mile-an-hour curveball. The Knights did win tonight, Lewis Roses. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Thanks for joining us. Two-one pitch on the way in, missing high, ball 3-1. So Jones ahead in the count, Stancato on deck. Yep, Stancato, a two-way player tonight. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back. Count goes full on Keith. That one an 84-mile-an-hour cutter. So, Lewis, we still don't know who the Knights are going to be facing in the playoffs. Yakima Valley and Ben still duking it out for that final spot. Wind in the 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. He is a very fast runner. You're not wrong about that. That last pitch, an 85-mile-an-hour cutter. 3-2 pitch, swung on, and that one's taken into center field, but Luke Brown coming in makes the play. Yeah, that's good enough for an L8. 98-mile-an-hour exit velocity. So nobody on, 2 down, and that's going to bring up Kyler Stancato. Kyler singled his last time up, stole a base, came around to score, did pick up an RBI as well. First pitch missing, 1-0. You are right, Lewis. It will be the Pickles against the Raptors in the first round of the playoffs. 1-0 pitch on the way, bunt shown, pulled back, pitch missing outside, 2-0.
So listen up.
Childers looks in, gets his sign, now comes set at the chest. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. Count goes to 2-1.
Two winners tonight, Silas Johnson and Davey. That's all we have is Davey. Come to the party deck if you heard your name.
So 2-1 the count on Stancato. Wyatt King on deck. 2-1 pitch on the way. Inside, 3-1. That one a curveball at 71 miles an hour. You know what, Scott? I blew that. We could have gotten snacks to Batman. I just screwed that up. We had an opportunity just here in the press box, and I totally spaced that off. 3-1 pitch, swung on, and that one's lifted out to center field. Going back on the ball, Luke Brown at the warning track, jumps, does not make the catch. Off the wall, was originally going to head for third. Stancato took the turn and then held up. Stand-up double for Kyler Stancato.
Number 7, Wyatt King.
So Wyatt King to the plate for his first plate appearance. First pitch he sees over for a strike at 74, curveball, 0-1. So Stancato comes up with a stand-up double after striking out the side. And doing so on 15 pitches, I might add. 0-1 pitch, misses low, 1-1, a curveball at 72. I'm going to try and find a way to get Batman a beer. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle. Ranging over the second baseman, swipe tag, not in time. Nice job by Stoner to get to the ball. His throw pulled Cade Christ off the bag. That allowed Wyatt King to sneak in with a single. On the play, Stancato advances to third. Runners on the corners, 2 down, and that's going to bring up Caden Parker. Childers' first pitch to Parker, low and inside, ball 1. All right, you know what? Maybe I will just hand my headset to Matthew for the top of the 8th inning, and I will go buy Batman a beer. Matthew's on board for this. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's... Where did that miss? Low, okay, thank you. 72-mile-an-hour curveball. Yeah, an insurance run would be nice. Do that and wave at us. Okay, I will do that. Well, or something like that. 2-0 pitch on the way. That gets away from the catcher. Stancato's going to try and make it home to throw the plate. Not in time! On the play, Wyatt King moves down to second base. Insurance run right there. Wild pitch scores Stancato. You know, Mendicat, I would love to do that. And when it's earlier in the season, we do have a couple of more interns that wander in and out of here during the evening, and occasionally we can ask them to run silly errands like that. But this late in the season, we're running a little short-staffed, and there are a ton of people here tonight. First pitch, or excuse me, not the first pitch. We're still the same at-bat. 3-1 the count. Well, maybe I should hand the headset over to Matthew. Holy cow. Wow. Look back towards second base. 3-1 pitch on the way. Inside, ball 4. So Parker works a walk. That's true. Whoever in the chat is Batman Shirt's brother, what kind of beer would Batman prefer? I don't have long to figure this out. Runners on at first and second for your second baseman. Mound visit first. Is there any line down at the party deck? Like, could I run down there now? No line? Are we having a pitching change? We are having a pitching change. We are going to go to break, and I'm going to go get that guy a beer real quick. All right, we'll be back in just a moment, friends. All right, friends. I did deliver Deschutes IPA to the fan in question. I really didn't have long to talk to him. He was very surprised that you all wanted to buy him a beer, but he was very gracious about accepting it. And the two of them complimented the broadcast, so that was very nice. All right. New pitcher on the mound, number 41, Brian McClellan, takes over for Peyton Childers, who goes... Well, he's gone a ways in this game. I think he's gone 3 full innings. I'll get the line on him later, I promise.
Now batting, Eddie Saldivar.
Oh, Michael Summers made it. Hey, glad to have you along, friend. So, Eddie Saldivar Jr. at the plate, and the Eddie chants resume. 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Eddie shows bunt. Bowls it back. Count goes 1-0. So, Eddie up with a runner on first and second. Caden Parker on at first. Wyatt King on at second. Saldivar has an RBI, a run scored, a single. He's been all over the place. That pitch swung on and hit towards center field. Going back on the ball, Luke Brown settles under it, makes the play, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the 7th inning. But they do push another run across, and that run was earned. They do so on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave 2. Fans, we're headed to the top of the 8th inning. Your score, Portland 9, Drifters 5.
All right, Walker Stadium, the top of the 8th inning.
Sky Heating, AC, Plumbing, Electrical, the easiest home service company to work with, has made it even easier to work with us. Scan the TV. It's that simple. In less than 2 minutes, you'll be on our schedule with a booked appointment.
And right now, for just $69 per month, you get a new air conditioning system, or $109 per month for a 3-piece heating and air conditioning system.
Right now, free diagnostic worth $109 anytime a repair is performed. Sky Heating, AC, Plumbing, Electrical, now serving Salem.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Gary Grosjean out to the mound. He takes over for Kyler Stancato, who returns to center field. Caden Parker now in left, Wyatt King in right. Stancato goes 1 inning, throws 15 pitches, and strikes out 3. So, tail of the tape on Gary Grosjean, 6 foot, 205 pounds, from San Francisco State University. Cade Christ, Dylan Carson, and Jake Stoner to the plate.
Eugene. Thank you for being here, Sluggo.
Portland currently leading 9-5. Your Pickle Finance numbers of the game for the Drifters: 5 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. For your Pickles, 9 runs on 11 hits and no errors. First pitch of the 8th inning, misses low ball 1.
We love you, Sluggo.
I don't think I pimped everybody here that is working in the box tonight. Of course, I'm Mike Chex, working alongside Gary, Noah, Jay, Moose, Cam, and Matthew, and many more. 1-0 pitch missing outside, ball 2. 2-0, fastball at 89. It is 10 minutes after 10 already. Holy cow. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the right. Count goes to 2-1. The over-under ends at 10:21, just for anybody keeping score. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's over for a strike. 78-mile-an-hour slider. Count evens up at 2-2. So it's all going to come down to the final day for the West Coast League South standings. Both Bend and Yakima Valley victorious tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way, inside, ball 3, 3-2. Wait a minute. Gary Grosjean checking in on the chat. Gary Grosjean on the mound. Have I gone through this before? Okay. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and just tipped foul at the plate. 82-mile-an-hour cutter this time. So count full on Cade Christ. Grosjean stares in at Leibel, has his sign now, pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3 called. 77-mile-an-hour slider, and there was nothing Chris could do but watch that go by. 10th strikeout for Pickles pitchers tonight. Strikeout number 1 for Gary Grosjean. That'll bring up Dylan Carson. Carson still looking for his first hit on the night. First pitch that he sees from Gary just misses outside at 92 miles an hour. A fastball, 1-0. Couple fans have left the stadium, but most of them still sticking around. Next pitch swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. 82-mile-an-hour cutter. Oh, Gary's dad from St. George, Utah. And thanks for joining the broadcast, Gary. Glad to have you. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one over the inside part of the plate at 77. Another slider, 1-2. So Grosjean ahead in the count, 1 down. Yeah, props to Slogo for chilling in the bleachers. You're right about that. 1-2 pitch, spoiled foul down the right field line. Netting keeps that in. And it looks like it's going to be Wyatt King who has to go over and retrieve that. So the ball finds its way back into the infield. Count 1-2 on Carson. Carson struck out his last time up. That pitch missing. Fastball at 91. Fouled off, 1-2. Wow, there were 30 runs scored in that Harbor Cats game. 17-13 was the final. There were 26 runs scored in the Elks and Black Bears game. 14-12 was the final. A ton of runs scored tonight. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Second strikeout for Gary. That's a handful of strikeouts for the Pickles pitchers this evening. Ron the K-Man hanging the 11th K out in left field. So Jake Stoner to the plate. Stoner walking an RBI his last time up. First pitch he sees over first strike at 89, 0-1. Oh, that's wonderful, Chris. Thank you for letting us know. 0-1 pitch on the way. Over first strike, 0-2. Chris Cook is Batman's sister. That's amazing. I did actually get to deliver a beer to him, so that is wonderful. I don't blame Sterling for being home in the air conditioning. It was warm at game time start tonight. Wind in the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him strike three. Second inning in a row that Pickles pitchers have struck out the side. 12 strikeouts overall for Portland Pickles pitchers. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and keep the broadcast right here tonight during the middle of the 8th inning.
We have a special surprise for you. Typically, we would sing a song and you all sort of do it reluctantly and we go through the motions, but not tonight. That's right. We're not singing Sweet Caroline. Moosh got hit it. It's time to sing Louie Louie.
All right, we got people up and dancing too. This is what we needed. Look at that.
Stand up and sing.
Sluggo down there, egging on the people down the third base line. Beer bats. Dancing down the first base line. I love the crowd here. It is a party here at Walker Stadium, friend. So many people. All right, well, that was totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Lead it off for your Portland Pickles. Number 15, Jacob Jablonski.
So we follow up Louie Louie with Jacob Jablonski's walk-up music. I mean, does it get much better than that? McClellan's first pitch swung on, and that one is ripped down the left field line and fair over the wall for a ground rule double. Well. You don't see that terribly often. The first pitch was hammered. Do we have the exit velo on that?
Now batting, number 34.
Exit velo in 91. I dig that. So leadoff runner at second base to start the 8th inning. That's going to bring up your shortstop, Kyle Russell. And Kyle Russell takes that one out to left field and deep. Dylan Carson catching it at the wall, though. Deep fly out for Kyle. First two pitches have been hit hard this inning.
Next up, number 12, Jose Ruiz.
Jose Ruiz to the plate. See if the trend continues here. Look back at second base. First pitch to Jose, over for a strike, 0-1. Fastball at 81 miles an hour. So again, friends, 6:05 start time tomorrow evening, unless the social medias tell you differently tomorrow. Look back at second, 0-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2, 77-mile-an-hour changeup. McClellan set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one poked foul on the right. That one out on the berm, caught on a bounce. Nice play out there. Look back at second base, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped straight back. Count stays 0-2. That one, a 76-mile-an-hour curveball. Another look back towards second base. 0-2 pitch on the way in. Missing outside. Ball 1-2. When do we officially find out if there are games at Walker? So, the way things stand right now, and they should not change. 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 2. Tuesday night, Ridgefield will host the Pickles in Game 1 of the 3-game series. Game 2 will be here at Walker Stadium on Wednesday night. Game 3, if needed, will be on Thursday night. Tickets are already on sale online from what I've been told. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count stays at 2-2.
Keep it going.
Oh, we're starting the wave here at Walker Stadium, because why not? You see it go right by your screen there. 2-2 count. Look back at second base, pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off to the parking lot. Count stays at 2-2. Nice little battle going between Ruiz and McClellan right now. McClellan's got a new baseball. Stands back up on the hill. Ruiz stands back in. Brian set. Looks back at second time. 2-2 pitch on the way in. Swung on and fouled back again. Another fastball, that one at 83. Gary, was Brian McClellan one of the pitchers in the West Coast League last year? Okay. 9 pitches so far this at-bat. All right. Another look back at second base. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a slow roller towards short. Charging the ball, Sheehan O'Connor, the throw over to first base in time. 6-3 the putout. On the play, Jacob Jablonski advancing to third base.
Next up, number 11, Evan
So Leibel at the plate with 2 down, runner on third. First pitch high and in, ball 1. Leibel steps back in. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses outside, ball 2. Tom Jones informing us that it's 10:22 here on the West Coast. Over/under is done. Everybody who took the over won, and that would be everybody in the booth tonight. Secret ballot tonight, so. Jay, yeah, that's right. Jay, your losing streak is over. Congratulations. 2-0 pitch on the way, missing high, ball 3. 3-0. That one an 81-mile-an-hour fastball. Three-0 count, runner at third, pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung through an 82-mile-an-hour fastball. McClellan set, 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit up the middle, ranging over Stoner, but it just got under his glove. Coming in to score, Jacob Jablonski. They are raising the chair for the 10th time this evening. So give Evan Leibel an RBI single.
Now batting, number 20.
That'll bring up the 18-wheeler. Oh, excuse me, Gary Grosjean taking over for Keith Jones II. Grosjean takes first pitch strike. Okay, so not Keith Jones, it's Gary Grosjean taking over, unexpected. Oh, one pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung through an 84-mile-an-hour fastball behind the count, 0-2. You and me both, Mendicant. This is hilarious. Grosjean steps back in. 0-2 pitch on the way, misses high, ball one. Fastball at 84. Yeah, as the season is ending. I'll try and work on that in the next 2 or 3 games, though. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Gary Grosjean down on strikes. I believe that's the first strikeout for Brian McClellan, and that'll do it for Portland here in the 8th inning. But they are able to add one more run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are headed to the top of the 9th inning. Last call for the Drifters. Your score, Portland 10, Springfield 5. All right, fans, welcome back to your Portland Pickles Press Box play of the game. Is this the 3 strikeout? From Kyler Stancato. Nice. Okay, so your Portland Pickles Press Box defensive play of the game, the 3 straight strikeouts by Kyler Stancato, who is back out in center field. Zach Ross is now out in left field. I think that's all the changes that we have. Grosjean still on the mound. First pitch of the inning, misses outside at 85, 1-0. Please never play Sweet Caroline again. I would be fine with that. That pitch line towards short and through for a base hit. Sheehan O'Connor with a single, his second single of the game. Oh my gosh. Bob Weiscarver checking in. Good to have you, friend. Hi, Coach. The standings for what? I'm sorry, friends. Oh, the divisional standings. Yay. Oh, those have been updated. Awesome. So Corvallis has taken first place. The Pickles have gotten themselves into second. The Ridgefield Raptors third. And you have the Bend Elks and Yakima Valley Pippins tied 28-25, the record. We have a new left fielder that's not Zach Ross anymore. Is it Hunter Clayton now? Crickets. Okay. I don't know anymore. I don't know why I bother with this book some nights. So we have a new left fielder. I don't know who it is. It is Hunter Clayton. Okay. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced down the first baseline, but foul. Count goes to 0-2, so taking over for Zach Ross is Hunter Clayton, and I don't have any more room in the defensive window of my book. Honestly, I've written so much in left field, it looks like Hunter Clayton is playing shortstop, which is not the case. 0-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off to the left this time. That one, a 79-mile-an-hour slider. Let's go, Pickles. Close it down. Absolutely. We've been here a while today. Grosjean comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's taken out towards right center field. No, excuse me. It's White. Eddie Saldivar Jr. ranging back on the play. Again, so much writing here. I wasn't sure whether it was Wyatt King or not. So P4 the put out. O'Connor still on at first base. Now to bring up Ryan Hayes. Hayes walked in the first, had a single in the third. First pitch he sees in the ninth inning, swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-1. O'Connor lead at first. Mosquito's in the press box now. Throw over to first base, diving back safely. Oh, 0-1 pitch on the way, over for strike, 0-2. So Grosjean ahead in the count.
2-strike noise. Get loud, Walker Stadium. Let's finish this one off. Come on.
Crowd making noise, looking for a strikeout or a double play right here. 0-2 pitch to Hayes, misses outside, 1-2. Caden DeLozier on deck for the Drifters. O'Connor lead at first, being held on by Jablonski. Grosjean stares into Evan Leibel. Has his sign come set at the waist. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him, strike three. Wow. Pickles with an impressive pitching performance, at least as far as strikeouts go. 13th strikeout overall. Fourth for Gary Grosjean, and it is truly last call for Springfield tonight. 2 down, runner on first. Caden DeLozier to the plate. First pitch to DeLozier, swung on and fouled off the plate. Count goes 0-1. 91 miles an hour from Grosjean. You know, I'd just like to commend all of you in the chat tonight. Y'all brought it hard tonight. Y'all were working tonight. I appreciate that. 0-1 pitch on the way, runner goes, pitch over for a strike. Call that defensive indifference as O'Connor takes second base.
The loudest you've been all night right now.
Wow. Getting a little rowdy here at the walk. 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball one. O'Connor will lead at second base. Delosier stands in behind in the count, 1-2. Grosjean's pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. 2-2, that one a 78-mile-an-hour slider. Gary set 2-2 pitch on the way. Gets away from Evan Leibel, advancing to third on the play. So O'Connor now at third. Is that a pass ball, Gary? Wild pitch. All righty. So the count's gone full on Caden Delosier. Joe Christensen egging the crowd on here at Walker Stadium. 3-2 pitch on the way. Bouncer up the middle, charging, no play. Infield single for Caden Delosier, give him an RBI. On the play, Sheehan O'Connor coming in to score. Walker faithful were hyped up, but it's not quite over yet. To the plate, Dominic Hellman. It really did take a high bounce. You are not wrong about that. Grosjean set, first pitch of the at-bat, over for a strike at 89 miles an hour, 0-1. Grosjean set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 0-2. Outfield playing straight up. If anything, Stancato might be playing a step deep. Pretty much everybody here at Walker Stadium on their feet. Grosjean looks in, has his sign. Comes set at the belt. 0-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. And that one is over. The 14th strikeout for Pickles pitchers. 5 overall for Gary Grosjean as he slams the door on the Drifters tonight. Your Pickle Finance final numbers of tonight's game. For the Springfield Drifters, 6 runs on 7 base hits and 1 error. For your Portland Pickles, 10 runs on 13 hits and no errors. Your winning pitcher tonight, Joseph Rodriguez, who takes his record to 1-0 overall. Losing pitcher tonight, looks like it's going to be Addison Maddox. We'll check in on that with Gary later. Fans, thank you so much for joining us. Please be back for tomorrow night's game. Last regular season game here at Walker Stadium. Start time 6:05 p.m. Until next time, have yourselves a good evening, friends. Take care.